So you guys know, this past weekend, my boyfriend and I, we've been obsessed and we binge watched all day The Haunting of Hill House. It's such a long name. My boyfriend got hooked on it immediately. When I was just telling him about the show, he wasn't like committed. But after the first episode, he was committed. Welcome back, you guys. I'm Tassie, and today I'm eating something new. I haven't had it before. This is actually a pho ramen. And if anybody has ever had pho ramen, it doesn't taste good. I've never had a brand that actually really tasted good. So this is actually by Assi. And this is the type that I had made today. I actually made 2 packs in here. The only thing different I did was I added beef meatballs. All right. So this is the brand. I've never had it again. You know, it's just like a ramen. You put boiling water in there for 3 minutes. It actually comes with a dry seasoning, and then it comes with this spicy sauce that the instruction says I should add later. So I'm actually going to try the broth first, and then I will see if I need more or if I need that. Okay, this is like really dry. The noodles have soaked up all the broth. It's not bad. I'm going to add some more water in here. It's like really dry now. Okay, so I've added more water in here. This is just the water from the pot that I used. It's okay. The broth, it's very faint of you know that Vietnamese powder? Like I use it for my pho. It has a very faint taste of that. And I don't know what this is. Is this like hoisin with sriracha? Almost tastes like a ketchup's in here. It is not spicy though. To me, it's not spicy. Yeah, but it's almost like a hoisin and sriracha in there with some ketchup taste in there. All right, now let's mix it up and then we'll see. I actually do have sriracha and hoisin next to me. Man, these noodles are soaking up all the liquid. Yeah, this is 2 packs. It didn't look like a lot, but now that it's soaked up a lot of the liquid, it looks like a lot. You can taste the star anise in here. So for anybody who doesn't like that taste, you may not like this ramen. Yeah. In this ramen here, I would probably recommend some beef paste. You know, I've never had a good pho ramen before. They try, you know, but it doesn't taste anything like it. I can see it's hard too, though. Ooh, these noodles are heavy now. These noodles, because they're thin, you guys, it completely soaked up all the broth. So when I bit into it, it was kind of like chewy and like all this liquid came back at me. This is interesting. I will say that these noodles They soak up the flavor really, really well. You know what it reminds me of though? The noodles. Instead of like rice noodles that are thin and flat, this reminds me of the vermicelli noodles that you boil for like spring rolls. Or like the bun salad, the Vietnamese salad. That's what it reminds me of. It's not bad. Definitely beef paste in here. It's salty, but it doesn't taste like it's beef. It tastes like that packet that you can add to your pho. And it is a very strong taste of star anise. I can't believe this is 2 packs, man. You know, it did not look like a lot when I made just that 1 pack. I actually have beef paste, but this is very salty. I'm kind of worried if I add beef paste, it'll just like amplify the salt. It's very filling because of the noodles. I can't honestly say if I would buy this again. You know, I probably would not. So, you know, like one of these packs was only $2.50. But you know what? I would rather spend that $2.50 on another type of ramen if I was eating ramen. I would not spend it on this pho ramen. Can you imagine if I was just eating the noodles with like no beef? I didn't want to boil any beef because then I might as well be making just regular pho. Yeah, it's salty. So you guys know, this past weekend, my boyfriend and I, we've been obsessed and we binge watched all day The Haunting of Hill House. It's such a long name, but it's a Netflix original series. Super good. It's like all over Facebook. Like everybody's watching it right now. People really like it. It's actually a TV series and there's 10 episodes, but they make it all the episodes like it's a scary movie, and it was done very well. The actors are amazing. They did an amazing job at casting the crew because they show them from like when they were children and when they're older too. Very well done. I really like the acting of all the characters. There were some slow, boring parts, but it was because they had to build up the characters and the storyline. But I think I really liked it because it had a lot of good suspense and like, but then there were a lot of like spooky, scary, jumping kind of scenes, you know, and I like that. I will admit though, it kind of got American Horror Story. For anyone who has ever watched American Horror Story Season 1, it did remind me of that. The ending, it was kind of predictable, but it's because I watch a lot of horror movies and I kind of knew what was going to happen. But yeah, it was good. They made really good characters. My boyfriend got hooked on it immediately. When I was just telling him about the show, he wasn't like committed. But after the first episode, he was committed. I got mad at him though because he liked to like jump and scare me. Ugh. And then I would just start screaming and I would just start hitting him like crazy. In the first episode, I did scream. Yeah, the meatballs were the only saving grace in this mess. I don't know what this is. It was one of those things when you saw it, it sounded promising. Like, I just want to eat the meatballs now. I'm good on the noodles. I feel like I ate so much noodles. I have like half of it left still. This is really heavy. Well, let me know if you guys have seen The Haunting of Hill House. And if you have seen American Horror Story Season 1, let me know if you think it's the same thing. Like, I got my boyfriend addicted to American Horror Story too. My favorite series or season was 1, which was the house that's haunted. And then my next favorite would be like the witches in Salem. And then after that, it was the hotel where Lady Gaga was in there. Those are my favorite. Season 2 was good, but it was so long. It was so twisted. I hated Roanoke. If you guys ever saw American Horror Story Roanoke, I was part of the masses who was super mad that they did like a half a season. Like, we waited all year for the new season of American Horror Story to come out, and they only did like half the season. And like they finished the story really fast, and that was it for the entire season. And we were like, you're kidding me, right? It's over. Like, I was very mad at them. But I felt like Roanoke, they could have done it better. There is my last of my meatballs. Oh, no, there's one more. Yeah, Roanoke, they could have done it better. But I know all of the series for American Horror Story, they're supposed to tie in together. But after Jessica Lange left, Lang, after she left, I felt like the series really went downhill. I love the addition of Lady Gaga. She's a really good actress in the American Horror Story series. Alright, guys. I'm done eating. I can't eat this anymore. I didn't like it. I would not recommend you guys buying it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys.